interview, Jackie Chan was asked, "Jackie, are you happy with your life?" Jackie Chan replied, "You know, I once heard some very wise words. The difficult job you complain about is the dream of someone who's unemployed. The mischievous child that tests your patience is the dream of the childless. The small house you think is too cramped is the dream of someone who's homeless. The modest savings you worry over is the dream of those drowning in debt. The health issues you consider burdensome are the dream of someone fighting a terminal illness. The fact that your mistakes are not on display for the world to see is the dream of those haunted by their past. The peace of mind you have, the restful sleep you enjoy, the meal you easily access, these are dreams for those living in war-torn regions. We must cherish everything we have. After all, nobody knows what tomorrow might bring."
All right, shalom, Akim Shalom. And Yabashimel Shai Baraka Thumb. To my dear brothers out there, you little man and sisters. Our praises to Yahweh Bashim Yahushai and Dabars to the elder apostles of the Great Millstone. All right, welcome back to another GMS Inspiration of the Almighty. And the title of this one is going to be, "It Could Always Be Worse." It could always be worse. Appreciation. And the whole feel of this lesson is still basically in the goal of one of getting brethren in the right spirit for the Pesach, the Passover, which would take place on March 23rd, this Saturday at evening. And the Spirit of Yahweh Shema Shai had me run across this video on TikTok concerning the actor Jackie Chan. Matter of fact, you should see it in post-production, the clip. And when I had seen the clip, it just checked me, you know. And through the spirit and power of the Heavenly Father, I allowed it to check me, because a lot of time, brothers, we start getting a little bit unappreciative, if you want to say it, or we start complaining a little bit too much, when in all actuality, man, the Heavenly Father could make any one of us, our situations, worse than what it is. As you're going to see in that clip, Jackie Chan was asked about, you know, his problems and everything of the sort, and he resorted to say, you know, here it is, some of us desire to have bigger places and bigger spots, but here it is, you got people out there that have nowhere to live at all. You have certain people out there that's complaining about, you know, little health problems they're dealing with, but then you got other people out there that's dealing with fatal illnesses, terminal illnesses. You got certain people out there complaining about struggling with their kids, having problems with their kids, but then you got people out there that don't have kids at all, that desire to want to have kids. And you know, when you go through the list, the different list of things, it makes you be appreciative. It makes you humble your spirit down and be like, you know what, I'm thankful, Yahweh Shema Shai, for what you do and what you have done for me, and what you will have, what you, as of right now, allow me to have. See, Yahweh Shema Shai, when he come back to deliver, man, he's gonna be delivering these spirits that's truly appreciative. As it is written in the book of Isaiah, that the Heavenly Father is looking for a contrite and humble spirit. Just somebody who's literally just remorseful, that and just full of humility, that the Lord has allowed him to be in this race. The Lord has allowed you to be here after all the wickedness you did. You know? After all the wickedness you did. Never taking on a spirit of entitlement. The Lord don't owe us nothing. Nobody owes you nothing, man. When you think about it, we all in the same pot of affliction. Nobody owes you nothing. Brothers, we all grew up, hey man, my father wasn't there either. Okay? My mother wasn't balling out of control. We didn't have the silver spoon either, man. Everybody Jake has the same story. So knowing that, it's just like more now, you take that appreciative spirit and always tell yourself that it could be worse. You think Yahweh Shemel Shah, you here. He had grace and mercy on you. And of course, man, you know, if you want a bigger spot or you want something more better for yourself, you got to work for it, or you got to put your mind to doing it. Nothing wrong with that. But to make sure that we're not overly complaining or showing a lack of appreciation, that's the key. You know? Thank you about Shemel Shai that we here. All right? And we fighting for the truth. We fighting to be better. And it always could be worse, man. You thinking about a financial demon. You got lack of money or whatever. But do you got enough money to pay your bills? What if you didn't even have enough money to do that? And you were getting your bills, your lights cut off, or literally you was starving. You know? So it's just a thing of the Lord knows what we need, and as it is written in Proverbs, the 30th chapter, the Heavenly Father not going to give you above what you need, and he ain't going to give you under what you need. You know what I'm saying? The Lord ain't going to deal with you in that fashion. He going to deal you right in the middle of what your spirit need to stay intact and dealing with this truth. You know what I'm saying? And that's just a thing that, like, you just be humble to that. When you be humble to that, it's just like, man, you just take everything, you know, let it brush off your shoulders, you know? You take it with a shoulder roll. Like, fuck it. It is what it is, man. It is what it is, brothers, you know? Fuck it. It is what it is, man. You got what you need today to survive today, then fuck it. You move on to tomorrow. You know what I mean? You can understand in this truth, and you start catching hell for this truth. Well, fuck it, man. This is what you need to do to make it to the kingdom the Lord promised to us. You know? You got everything you got, man. Hey, your woman ain't as desirable to your eyes as you really want. Fuck it. It is what it is. At least you got a woman. You know? All right? You got problems in your body and everything of the sort. Fuck it. At least you ain't, you know, the Lord ain't killed you with that. Or you literally on some damn machine or something, you know, which at the same time, I know there's certain brethren out there that have that affliction of real bad illnesses. And I pray Yahweh Shemel Shai be with you. You know what I mean? But overall, man, we all been dealt our cards. You know what I'm saying? It's like a game of poker with the Heavenly Father. We all been dealt our cards with that, and we flipped over our hands, and you dealt with what you dealt with. Certain brethren are they it seemed to be there in easier cases than other brethren. But really, in all actuality, every brother will have their set balanced portion on them. It don't matter how it may seem. You know, you think this brother got a little bit easier, you got a little, it don't matter how it seems. And at the same time, all of us have did different amounts of sins. We all got to pay for different amounts of our afflictions. Because, hey, you may get more wickedness than this brother. And the Lord said, look, I'm going to put more on you. Hey, you may be in a higher ranking position. So the Lord said, I'm going to put more on you. We don't know why, and what was the reason of why the Lord put us where we at. But we appreciative that he even put us here. It could always be worse, brothers. Remember that. And you sisters. Appreciation is key. Hey, Yahweh Shemel Shai Barak. A thumb to my dear brothers and sisters out there. Shalom.